And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Lady Panthers are hosting the Lady Bobcats of Texas State, and it will be the battle of the Sun Belt Conference and the Southwestern Athletic Conference. The Lady Panthers are coming in off a tough loss to DePaul in Illinois, and the Bobcats came to a somewhat surprising defeat themselves. We'll talk a little bit about that and a whole lot more as we get ready for today's action between the Panthers and the Bobcats right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back with our pregame show.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to do what makes me happy.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college.
I'm going to work hard. Be independent.
Live large. I'm never giving up on my goals.
I knew I wanted to go to college.
But figuring out how to pay for it, I didn't have a clue.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion.
And that's a lot of money to help students pay for college.
And the free application?
You mean the FAFSA?
I did it online. It was easy.
I'm going to follow my dreams.
Make the most of every opportunity. I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more about planning and paying for college at college.gov.
You want to know what Boy Scouting is all about? Boy Scouts of America program has 3 specific objectives, commonly referred as the aims of scouting. They are character development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. If you have a young man between the ages of 11 and 17 and you live in the Houston area, dial 713-659-8111. On my honor, I will do my best. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-game show right here between the Panthers and the Bobcats. Ladies on the hardwood on today. Holiday break. Most kids have gone home with their final exams beneath them and behind them, and they're getting ready for all the stuffings and the trailers that come with the holiday. Meanwhile, you got those that sacrifice. And that I'm speaking of the student athlete. A lot of changes and sacrifices going on throughout the both of them. We got today's lineup. This is a non-conference battle between the Bobcats and the Lady Panthers. Mike Prince along with you, soon to be joined by Mr. Alex Goodwin as they're getting ready here. We have a few moments before our game time activities will be in motion full-fledged. But meanwhile, while we're working out all of that, we want to take the time to thank those who have helped make today's broadcast what it is. Without these people, we would not be able to have remotely the opportunity to get these opportunities to cover back and forth and support our student athletes, not only here at Ptaitir View A&M University, but throughout Waller County and beyond. And that is our commitment to the student athlete. We believe in the student athlete. That's why we cover them from coast to coast and beyond. And with all that being said, we're going to go right off and let you know that Mr. Attorney at Law Lee Van Richardson is one of our longtime dedicated supporters of the Open Mic Broadcast Network and our coverage here throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference, as well as Attorney General Mr. Elton Mathis. He is the Attorney General for Waller County. He helps make these things possible for us here throughout the Open Mic Broadcast Network as such. I want to thank the good people at Lone Star Community College. You might not have an opportunity to start off at college right away, but Lone Star is a great alternative to help you get where you need to be in half the cost. You can get your associate's degree and transfer right on over here to Ptaitir View A&M University and continue on with your bachelor's. You can get certified in the various classes that are offered at Lone Star Community College of Tomball, Texas. Also want to take the time to thank Edmunds Insurance. Edmunds Insurance located in Waller, Texas. They have been a long-standing supporter of the Open Mic Broadcast Network and our community programming that has been covered and acknowledged even with some of the accolades, if you will, for the coverage that we've provided throughout our community and beyond. We also want to let you know that we have a couple of new people in ranks with us, and that is Trinity Christian Learning Center, located at 2903 Boris D. Arc in Waller, Texas, where love and learning connects. Ms. Janet Curtis, who's a PV graduate. You can reach her at 936-372-8292. We also want to take the time to thank the Temple of Refuge Ministries, located at 45372 Old Highway 290 in Prairie View, Texas. They have morning worship services starting at 9 a.m. Another graduate of Prairie View A&M University and a member of the 2009 football team, the championship team of the Panthers. And as a matter of fact, they were just inducted into the Prairie View Sports Hall of Fame. Mr. Garland Harris Jr., he's with Keller Williams Metropolitan Office, located at 5050 Westheimer in Westheimer Road, Suite 200 in Houston, Texas. You can get in contact with Brother Harris at 713-621-8001, extension 2464, and he'll be able to help you out. Fine young man. As a matter of fact, he is a brand new papa, as he needs all he can to help make sure that his family is taken care of. And as always, we want to thank you, the listener, for joining in with us to help making tonight's broadcast available. We're going to take us another break, and when we come back, we'll get the starting lineups and how the Lady Panthers got to their 4-5 record of this young basketball season. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. I'm Dr. Mike Press. We want to take us a break, and we'll be right back with more of our pregame coverage.
Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540-FM1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661. The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you with our pregame show right now between the Bobcats of Texas State and the Prairie View A&M University Lady Panthers. Panthers are taking on the Bobcats, who come in with a 3-5 record on the young year. They have lost 3 in a row here. Their last game, they lost rather surprisingly, if you will, to an unexpected foe, and that the Panthers are trying to capitalize off of that and make sure that they will be able to come in. The Panthers, of course, coming off a loss themselves with a loss to DePaul, 92-65, if I'm not mistaken, and the Panthers coming in with a 1-game losing streak, ready to come in. Their overall record is 4-5, and they'll get ready to try to take on things tonight as they'll take on Texas State. Their last loss to DePaul was 94-62, as we mentioned, and the Panthers will try to regroup here at home. Panthers will be in their home white uniforms, and the Lady Bobcats will be in a maroonish tops with white and gold trims, tops and bottoms with white and gold trim as they get ready for their shoot-arounds right now. What we're going to do is we're going to take us another quick break, and when we come back, we'll have our starting lineups for tonight's contest and see if we can find us some roadkill or something to come back over here and help us out with the rest of this broadcast. You're listening to the pregame of Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824. Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540 FM 1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, otherwise known as the voice of student athletics, has been serving the community since 2002, providing local and regional coverage for high school and collegiate sports. Be sure to show your support by becoming a listening partner by going to our website at OBN-Radio.com. Annual donation of $72 a year will help continue for us to provide local and regional high school and collegiate coverage. Right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. They have the joined by Mr. Alex Goodwin. They're going to have the playing of the national anthem. And once they have the national anthem come back, we'll be right back for our pregame and our lineups for tonight. So we'll take this break and be right back with our starting lineup. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Prince, and I've been joined by Mr. Alex Goodwin. How you doing, my man?
Doing all right, Mr. Prince. How about you?
You're doing all right today, man?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to get right into it. They're going over the starting lineups right now. We'll give you the starting lineups for the 3 and 5 Texas State Bobcats. You have number 12 at guard with Miss Tiana Lurie. She'll be at one of the guard positions. Another guard position will be number 4, Miss McKinley Bostad. Number 22 will be Tiaria Pitts, the junior forward. And you have number 23, Taylor Diaz. She's a junior guard for the Lady Bobcats. And the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers, as you can probably hear them being introduced in the background area. Number 4, the senior out of Louisiana, Miss Jeronia Allen. You have starting for the Lady Panthers, number 20. She is a forward. She's a junior, Miss Lachey Haynes. Lachey Haynes will be in forward. Number 24, the senior guard, Tori Carter out of Atlanta, Georgia. She'll be in one of the backcourts for the Lady Panthers. Down in the post will be the big sensational freshman, number 40, Mariah Campbell by way of Cincinnati, Ohio. That will be our starting lineup for the Panthers. And I cannot forget, I'm so sorry, our senior guard, who is 6 points away from 1,000 points in her career here at Ptaitir View A&M University, Miss Alexis Parker.
And she made sure everybody at the scorer's table knew during shoot-around, Mr. Prince. So just in case we didn't know, we know now.
In case you hadn't heard, the Lady Panthers are in a game tonight. Well, Brother Alex, it's a thin house tonight, but it's a house tonight. And the Panthers in the road to be able to handle a very beatable Sun Belt opponent in that of the Bobcats tonight.
Absolutely. And one thing is the Lady Panthers got to get off to a fast start. We got to limit turnovers, and they got to play with a certain amount of pace, but not play too fast.
Right. You want to push the ball up and down the floor, but you want to play under control. As Coach Raven Justice is off to a great start with the Lady Panthers. This is her first head coaching job. She's 4-5. To the surprise of some, she's had some quality wins as they're building up. Before you know it, January 2nd will be here, and it'll be the opening of Southwestern Athletic Conference regular season play as they'll travel to Baton Rouge to take on the Southern Jaguars. And meanwhile, the case at hand are these Wildcats tonight.
Absolutely. Like I said before, the Panthers fast start, limit the turnovers, play fast, but not too fast.
Not too fast.
Those are my keys to the game.
Hold her steady. Hold her steady.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Mike Prince, along with Mr. Alex Goodwin, as we get ready here for tonight's action between the Bobcats and the Lady Panthers. Of course, the Lady Panthers in their white uniforms with the purple numbers. The Lady Bobcats are in their, I call it almost like a scarlet maroon, a maroon, maroonish, but with the gold numbers.
I would call it purple. I never had maroon in my Crayola box.
You call it purple?
Looks like purple.
No, TV purple. Meanwhile, the control with the Panthers as they go from left to right. Carter bringing it up across the timeline. Carter sets up, drives on the right wing, swings it over, and looking now was Parker for the open shot. Swings it back over the pass to the top of the key. Hayes stops, looks at the elbow, gets it back over. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ball is out of bounds. Panthers will keep the ball.
And right there, Mr. Prince, like I said, the Panthers seem like they're having a little bit of trouble adjusting to that 2-3 zone that the Bobcats are employing. With the 2-3 zone, they have a lot of chance for open shots that the Panthers have got to hit.
Well, the inbound is in. Parker at the top of the key. She needs 6 points for the 1,000. Working down low to Campbell. Campbell down in the paint. The jumper is no good. Rebound picked up by the Bobcats.
That's a tough possession there by the Lady Panthers.
Bobcats getting across the timeline now, pushing it across. Looking, Panthers setting up in a 1-2-2 zone look right now as going to the top of the key, winging it around to the left side. The jumper from way back is good for 3 as McKinney Bossett was able to get that in, and that's going to be a 3-point shot for the Bobcats. Panthers get it back across the timeline, pushing across his Carter. Carter swings it up to Parker. Parker at the top of the key, steps back, thought about shooting. Now she pulls it back in, gets it over. Haynes looking at the top of the key, swings it over to Carter on the right wing. Haynes looking as Carter swings it back over. Haynes at the top, shoots the jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by the Bobcats. Bobcats push it across the timeline, swings it over back to McKinney. McKinney swings it back to the top of the key. As working now is May. May swings it back up to the top to Lurie. Tiana Lurie, and there is another jumper good.
Like we said before, in the pregame, Mr. Prince, the Panthers got to get off to a fast start, and they're already down 6-0 with just a blink of an eye early in the contest.
Carter gets it over to the top, over there to Campbell, who's playing at the high post area, not down in the corner. That jumper will fall in. Allen knocks that down for the 2-pointer, makes it 6-2. Lady Panthers trail. Panthers now back on the defense, setting up, swinging over, looking, trying to work it around. It was wide open at the top of the free throw. That hits the front rim, no good. Panthers coming back on transition. Panthers get it across the timeline now, down by the score 6-2 as they pull back, ready to go. Remember, the ladies play 4 quarters, not 2 halves. Driving towards the cup, and the whistle's blown, and we got a foul.
Great job there by Toy Carter to penetrate and try to get to the lane. Is she's going to be able to go to a free throw line for 2 shots. And here's one thing the Panthers got to improve on: free throw shooting.
Free throw shooting. Carter will shoot her 2 first attempts for tonight. As the senior eyes on target, releases, and she sinks the first point of the night. So Carter will make it 6-1 as Boston and here. I'm sorry, 6-1. I said 6-3. I said 6-1, 1 free throw. So it's the second one, so it is now 6-4. Bobcats coming across the timeline with possession, leading by the score of 6-4. Working now on the perimeter as the Panthers setting good defense now, spread out look with the zone. Penetrating, looking. Lurie gets it over to her teammate May. May at the left wing, running up to the top of the key. Clear session, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and a foul is called.
Easily going to call that foul against Alexis Parker. That was great defense by the Lady Panthers. They're forcing Texas State to maybe – they were trying to get that ball to the post to pitch, but great defense by Mariah Campbell. Again, the Panthers got to keep that kind of defense up in that intensity.
Yeah, and the only bad thing about that is it gives the Bobcats a new shot clock. So it's inbound now as they're looking. It's still good defense. That was a penetrating shot that time. Able to drive through and make that basket was Boston.
And Mariah Campbell should have rotated over there. That was a bad defensive rotation. Coach Justin is not going to be happy about that.
8-4 is our score. Panthers working, looking for the open shot. Got it to Alexis Parker at the top of the key. Crosses over at the high pick and almost lost it, and they ended up losing. And here come the Bobcats on transition. The fast break, and the basket is good. You'll credit Emil for that basket, and it's now 10-4. Lady Panthers trailing the Bobcats. Carter gets her instructions as she crosses the timeline from Coach Justice, setting it up on the right wing, over in the corner, working down low on the far side now on the Panthers. Bringing it back up to the top is Parker. Parker swings back over to Carter. Carter working down over in the corner. Oh, and that ball was ripped as Al was trying to make a move, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be the Lady Panthers ball with 6 minutes and 19 seconds in the first quarter.
Like I said before, in the pregame, we said slow starts, depending to prevent slow starts, and they've kind of broken slow out of the gates here, but as they're trying to get the Stuart Cookman in the thriller that we called, a slow start is nothing to the Lady Panthers.
Allen gets the inbound. She drives, kicks it back out the corner, back over to Allen in the corner. The jumper from 18 is no good. The rebound, scrambling, and coming up with it for the Panthers on a nice save and turning it over to the Bobcats. And here come the Bobcats now. Transitioning, getting across down in the paint. A good setup move.
Great defense.
Yes, great move by Campbell down in the post as the Panthers have the Bobcats on the scramble. There was almost a steal by Carter, not a long jumper, and it's good from deep downtown to nail that three, and that was Deere to make it now 13-4. Bobcats on top of the Lady Panthers. Panthers now working it on the perimeter, down in the paint. The shot bounces in and out. Oh, and it's going to be no good.
It's going to be a loose ball foul against Lachey Haynes.
Yeah, Haynes came in pretty aggressive. You want to see him come in like that. A little bit of frustration right now. Haynes will come out as Parker will come back in.
And like I said before, the Panthers have got to up the intensity a little bit, at least on the defensive end. Like that last steal attempt by Carter. If that's one of those, if you get it, great. If you don't, you just put your team and your defense in a really bad position.
There you go. Panthers back on defense right now as they are now working. The Bobcats on the perimeter at the top of the key now swings it over to the left wing into the hand. That should have been a travel call, but the drive, no good as the basket by McKinney or Broussard. She missed it, but the rebound by the Panthers, and there's a whistle blown.
Great effort by Mariah Campbell there. I will say that she rotated a little bit, but she definitely made up for it when she put those hands up and really made that a tough shot. For that was Bostad. We're trying to get these names down.
Oh, it's all good, sir. It's all good. Panthers getting across the timeline now. Tori Carter, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Swings it over to the high point at Parker. Parker now cuts down toward the cup. Looking, swings it back over the corner on the right wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She drives, kicks it over, and now back up at the top of the key. 5 seconds. Going to be a travel, or they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, foul.
Looked like it was a travel for a moment that got negated by the foul.
We'll take whatever we can get.
Yes, sir. We'll take that, as I say, and a bag of chips. 4 minutes and 44 seconds, I'm sorry, in the first quarter. Panthers trailing 13-4 here at the Baby Dome. A rather shallow Baby Dome on the night, but nonetheless, the games must go on.
And we've got a
media timeout on the floor now as the Panthers trail at this moment, but we got a lot of basketball left. You listen to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Community Radio, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince along with Mr. Alex Goodwin, Mr. Political Science major.
Yes, sir.
Political science. So you're all in a hubbub about stuff. We won't talk about it right now. We got a score to talk about. 13-4 is our score. Panthers trailing the Bobcats right now with 4:44 here in the first quarter of play. Parker has yet to score. She needs 6 points to get her 6,000 points in her career. Allen has 2 points. Carter has 2 points. That's the Panthers with their 4. 1 for 5 from the seal. No three-point attempts yet, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Panthers get the inbound in as Carter will set it up. Sweating up now. Parker get it down low to Campbell. Campbell muscles her way through, and there's another travel called against Carter.
Again, the turnovers killing the Lady Panthers so far, and that's what's really helped the Bobcats jump out to the 13-4 lead so far.
So the Bobcats coming back across the timeline, leading by the score of 13-4. Setting it up. Now all the Bobcats working. Panthers showing some good. There's a rip on the defense and making the attempt. Oh, missing the shot. Couldn't get it, but the rebound picked up. Was not able to get the basket was Newman. And here come the Bobcats back on offense.
And that one's got to hurt. Newman, that's one of those you've got to have if you're Dominic Newman and the Lady Panthers.
So now the Panthers back on defense, showing great defense again. They're spreading it out. There's a pass save on the right wing by Boxett. And we got another whip, so this one is going to be called against Parker.
That's going to be her second.
Yeah, second foul on Parker. Our score is still 13-4. Bobcats on top as Haynes comes back in for Parker, and entering for the Bobcats will be, it looks like number 10. No, not number 10, number 13, Emmanuel. So the inbound pass now for the Bobcats. They're working a good ball movement. Panthers showing great patience and resiliency on the defensive side right now, making it tough for the Bobcats to get any open lanes in this little bounce pass down into Boston.
Great defensive rotation by Mariah Campbell.
Yes, but Campbell's showing great footwork right now. We have a jump ball that's going to be the Bobcats' possession. Still 13-4 with 3:39 remaining here in the first period. Bobcats waiting to inbound with 13 seconds on the shot clock. The inbound is in. Panthers still showing great defense as Emmanuel trying to get it, looking 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're still working now. The open jumper for three, and it falls in. Nailing that was Taylor Deere.
And at that point, there's nothing you could do for the Lady Panthers. That was great defense for 34 seconds. Just that 35th second, they were able to get a great shot off.
16-4 is our score right now. Panthers shot from 15 feet is no good. Rebound picked up by the Bobcats, and jump ball, and that possession there should be a point in possession for the Panthers, and a great defensive stand that time by the Panthers.
Absolutely. Like, again, it can be a bit tough there, but great effort by Mariah Campbell and Shea Haynes to force that jump ball.
So Alexis Parker will come back in. She will give Mariah Campbell a well-deserved rest as she'll come out, yet to score, but making her presence felt down in the paint. Panthers working. Carter thought about it, getting it down low, working, and It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be possession for the Panthers. Panthers showing a little anxiety, it seems like, right now, as not being crisp on the offensive end of the floor.
Again, like I said, slow it down. Play fast, but not too fast. The Panthers are playing a little bit too fast so far.
Panthers coming now, back set on defense as they're working back and forth. At the high post is Emmanuel. Emmanuel dribbling to the left side, driving through, misses the shot. Here come the Panthers. Panthers got a break, 3-on-3, coming back, pulling over in the corner, and could not catch up with it as that ball will go out of bounds. Panthers blowing the transitional bucket, and they'll turn it over.
And that'll be turnover number 4 for the Lady Panthers. Like I said, they're off to a very slow start. But like I said earlier, the Bethune-Cookman game I called right here in the Baby Dome. Slow start may not stop the Lady Panthers.
Well, that's the thing what makes your gray hairs pop out prematurely when you get these slow starts. And the Panthers off the one right now, trailing 16-4. We have 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. As Deere gets to the cross the timeline, working down low. The shot, no good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. Carter coming down, pushing it, penetrating, going towards the cup, pulls back out, swings it back up top to Newman. Newman swings it over down low. Is now working the back to the ball. Good shot by Parker. No good. Rebound lost.
Shanahan's got to be able to keep her hands on that one.
As coming back now are the Bobcats. Bobcats working. Campbell ready to come back on, and there's another three-pointer. That one was hit by Deere, and that makes it 19-4 with 1:56. There's a 30-second timeout. Alex will stay right here. Panthers got to start stepping it up.
Absolutely. Got to start stepping up. Got to start making shots, and they've got to start turning the ball over. Everything that we said in the pregame, the Panthers aren't doing very well, to be quite honest with you. And Coach Johnson is really chastising her team right now to step up and wake up in this game. You can tell the Lady Panthers come out today not very engaged.
Right. Well, you got to understand these are what you call some trap games right now. These kids, they're still kids. They're student athletes. They've been busting their chops in the classroom. They got holiday membrane working right about now. And these are some of your tougher games to play. That's no excuse. You got to get out and make it happen, and we'll see if this little pep talk will help them out here with 1:56 remaining in the first quarter, trailing by 15 points, 19-4. Panthers get the inbound. Carter gets it across the timeline. Carter setting it up, looking back. Oh, and there's another rip by the Bobcats in transition. The basket throwing up, and they're going to call a foul on Carter. And that's going to allow – they should allow him to go to the line.
I believe that was a shooting foul.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to shoot two, because –
intentional foul.
Yeah, that was an intentional foul. So that's going to send Taylor Deere to the line for the Bobcats, and that is not a favorable moment for Coach Justice. Deere shot hits the front of the rim. Deere has 14 points on the evening already. She's 5 of 5 from the field, and she's 4 of 4 from three-point range. It's her second free throw attempt, and that will give her 15 points on the night, as the score is now 20-4.
And if the Panthers don't do anything, they're going to have to run her off of the three-point line, make her put her on the floor, make her go into the defense to do something other than sit back from distance and chuck away.
So with the inbound from the flagrant foul, Bobcats with possession of the ball now as Bossert is working. Reach in with Carter. She falls down. That's knocked away by Campbell. Now it's a 2-on-1 break. Going is Carter, going up, throws her under school. It should be an and one. Carter gets the basket, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line. It is 20-4, and that might be the spark the Panthers needed.
I surely hope so. And one thing that I've noticed in games that when you start a little bit slow, you break a little bit slow out of the gate, defensively, that's what things have got to start for the Lady Panthers, and maybe that'll be the spark to do it.
4th team foul against the Bobcats as that free throw is missed, and our score remains 20-6. As coming back now on transition on the Bobcats, working it up top is Deere. Deere, the threat right now, leading with 15.
Great
block. The ball was blocked, And there's a scramble down on the floor. Possession arrow will be in possession for the Bobcats. And the score still remains 20-6 with 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Mike Prince and Alex Goodwin here with the Open Mic Broadcast Network as the inbound now for the Bobcats. Get it in, Granted up top. New ball player in is Tasha Levitt.
Moving screen.
They're going to call that one number 40, Amber Jones. She picks up her first 15 foul. 20-6 is our score. 1:03 remaining in the first period. There's another stop as they come to the table. They're getting it straightened out here at the table, and we're ready to get back to work as Parker will now come in to get it to Carter. Carter getting it across the timeline. Panthers trailing 20-6 as the Panthers trying to set it up. Working down low in the paint is Campbell, and they're going to call travel.
Oh, man, that one hurts. That is the Panthers' 6th turnover of the game so far in just the first quarter of play. Like I said, turnovers will definitely lose you games, and as you said earlier, will make me start growing premature gray hairs.
Well, I'm already there. Ain't nothing premature about mine. Man. What you see is what you get. Panthers got to get a spark going on right now. They have 52 seconds remaining in this first period. I keep saying first half. I've been doing these men's games where they're getting it all in. So now they're getting ready to go now as they get it across. Panthers now applying a little pressure in the man defensive package right now. It's coming across. Getting is Carter is smothering Taylor right now to try to keep her from going any more damage with 15 points. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers applying good pressure right now. Fire. The shot thrown up, in and out as that ball was attempted by Lurie. It's out of bounds with 22 seconds. Another foul. Allen got the call.
That looked to be on Mariah Campbell from the
That's okay. We'll let Allen take that one because you want to keep Mariah in as long as you can while you're there. So now Coach Justice is working and pleading her case. So we'll have shooting 2 for the Bobcats. We're trying to discover her number. Her hair is hanging over. And then we got the officials right in front of us to try to help out. So we're trying to get the number of the shooter. Okay, she got it. As that, of course, is Miss Emmanuel. Emmanuel makes both of her free throws, makes it 22-6. Some of these young ladies got their hair draping over the numbers. I don't have that problem.
Neither do I.
25 ticks remaining on the clock. 22-6 is our score. Campbell, methodically across the timeline. She's working. Penetrates to the right side. Gets to Allen. Allen puts it back up top. That jumper for 3. No good by Parker. Rebound picked up and almost ripped by Carter as they come in. Time running out. 2 seconds. And it's nailed. And guess who? Wow. Taylor nails another one. That gives her 18 points. It's 25-6. The conclusion of the first period of play. We'll be right back and tell you all about it. Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
Why am I going to college? I'm going to make a difference.
I'm going to do what makes me happy.
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate college. I'm going to work hard. Be independent.
Live large. I'm never giving up on my goals.
I knew I wanted to go to college.
But figuring out how to pay for it, I didn't have a clue.
The U.S. Department of Education has over $100 billion.
And that's a lot of money to help students pay for college.
And the free applications?
You mean the FAFSA?
I did it online. It was easy.
I'm going to follow my dreams.
Make the most of every opportunity. I'm going to find out how to pay for college.
I'm going to college.gov.
Need money for college? The U.S. Department of Education can help. Find out more about planning and paying for college at college.gov.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince, along with Alex Goodwin, we just concluded the first period of play, 25-6. And all we have to do is make the mentions of a young lady by the name of Taylor Deere. Taylor Deere has 18 points. She is 5 of 5 from the field. 6 of 6 from the field, 5 of 5 from three-point range. And she just nailed one to end the period, and that's where we are. 25-6. Panthers got to start putting it in high gear right about now.
Absolutely. Like I said, Mr. Prince, the Panthers have had slow starts before, but this may be one that if they don't wake up quick, they may not be able to pull themselves up out of.
Well, we got to give them a little bit of time, still working the jail out. Panthers being very patient right now with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Carter at the top of the key. She wings it around to the left wing. Penetrates, gives it back. That jumper. They're going to call it charge. Offensive charge.
Wow, that one hurts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Kayla Bell, the local PV native, is now in. She wears number 25 for the Panthers. Panthers now applying a little pressure, but they break through the trap due to the Bobcats. They get across the timeline, and travel is called against the Bobcats. So the Panthers, as we mentioned, you don't want to panic just yet, but we got to start thinking about some things here.
I mean, the one thing you have to think about is the Panthers. There's no way to have a 19-point play. But what the Panthers have got to do is by halftime at least have this down to maybe have the Bobcat lead down to maybe a dozen or 8 or 9.
Right now, leading scorer for the Panthers right now is Carter. She has 4 points. Panthers only have 6, as you mentioned, in the first quarter. Working now at the top of the key is Hayes. Hayes swings it over. Thought about shooting out, penetrating, and tossing it back out to the top. Good ball movement. Allen swings it over in the corner. The jumper falls in. Newman makes the basket. A tough shot, and she'll get the bonus shot. It is now 25-8.
Great job by the Lady Panthers being patient offensively, moving the ball all over the court to get the best shot they could, and that's going to get them 2 points and the potential for an and one.
And one the old-fashioned way, man. You know, y'all get spoiled by them threes and all that. You think everything got to be 20 feet and beyond. Earn your three. Earn your three. Newman's shot is up, rattles around, fouls the hole, and she earned her three. 25-9, Lady Panthers trailing here in the second period with 9 minutes and some change in the opening part here. Now the Panthers find a little trap right now as they come out back on the defense, setting up the high pick on Newman as Newman is guarding in. Panthers rotating to the ball quite well on the evening, finally working, and there's going to be a traveling against the Bobcats, and the Panthers will take over trailer 25-9. They need to start making that run right now.
Exactly. Like I said, defense didn't get the Lady Panthers back in this game. That pressure defense just got the Panthers 2 consecutive turnovers in a row.
Defense wins championships, but people say defense don't sell tickets.
It doesn't. I'll admit that.
Well, but I think if defense does sell tickets, if you win in championships, I mean, people are going to come to see you.
Amen, amen.
Panthers working now. Haynes swings it over to Carter. Carter at the top of the key, swinging a good ball movement. Working. Oh, another quick whistle. And this one is going to be in favor for the Panthers. Making a strong move was Allen. And that was I'm going through this with without you type thing. So that was the second team foul against the Bobcats. So it'll be a non-shooting foul here in this second period with 8 minutes and 33 seconds. The inbound attempt is good by the Panthers. Panthers working it. New shot clock as they set things up, almost losing the handle with Carter. She gains control, sets up on the right wing, swings it back over, penetrating to Newman. Newman kicks it over in the corner to Allen. Jumper, no good. Rebound, picked up strong, save by Bell, and she throws it away. Tried to get it kicked out to Newman and was a little too strong on the kick out, and it's going to be possession Bobcats.
One thing I've got to say is to start the second quarter, the Lady Panthers have upped the intensity 2 or 3 notches.
And it's like I say, even though it's a big deficit right now, 25-9, you still got a lot of basketball left. And basketball is such a unique game that stuff happens and leaves change quick. As we just said, that Newman rips the ball from the Bobcats, swing it over, transitioning now, trying to set things up. It's Carter. She slows down on the left wing, penetrates, burrows through the line, and they're going to call the foul. And the basket did not fall, but Carter will go shoot two.
Absolutely, like I said, aggressiveness of the Lady Panthers. Get to the bucket. And one thing a lot of teams do that when they get down by early in a ball game, they start shooting threes. And that'll definitely, if the Panthers were to do that, that would definitely cause the deficit to be even bigger. They've got to get some buckets, got to get some confidence, and that starts at the free throw line right here.
As Carter will make her first free throw attempt, and she sinks that one through to help the cause of the Panthers. Now they're in double digits. That is the 5th point for Carter. It is 25-10. Second shot falls down. It is now a 14-point deficit for the Panthers, and they're applying a little pressure on the backcourt. Panthers are applying a lot of pressure. Still plenty of time to come across the timeline. The Bobcats break through as they come in. Defensively now, Allen is all over. Now switching over will be Carter. The Panthers now have switched over back to the man. Good defense. I am thoroughly impressed with the defense.
Great rotations.
Right. Everybody's rotating, rolling out. 9 seconds on the shot clock. And that, you know what? They earn that basket.
There's not much Taylor Bell can do. She's missing about 2 or 3 inches on that one.
Yeah, as Emmanuel.
That was a great effort.
Yeah, Emmanuel to make it 27-11. There's a jumper and a foul. And there's going to be body contact going up with the Panthers. And going to the line to shoot will be Lachey Haynes. Haynes kind of felt her coming in, kind of leaned into it. That's an old school move right there, man.
That's how you have to do it, Mr. Prince.
And that's how you have to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Haynes shooting her first free throw attempt. It's a little too strong. And Panthers not taking advantage of the free throws attempts earlier here. Haynes with a total has yet to score any points. Panthers from the charity stripe right now are not doing as well as they would like.
Both free throws. There's a whistle and a foul call. And that's going to go against the Bobcats.
So the Hicks will get charged with the foul. Panthers will maintain possession, trailing 27-11. So Alexis Parker will be waiting to come in as Allen will go to the line shooting 2. Panthers trailing 27-11. First shot, and it's another one missed. And the Panthers are their own worst enemies right now at the free throw line.
I feel the gray follicles growing in my beard as we speak, Mr. Prince, I tell you.
Haynes comes out. Parker comes back in. Allen ready to shoot her second free throw attempt. Trailing 27-11. Second shot falls through. 27-12 now. Panthers still down, trying to make a run. Panthers going good pressure on the backcourt, but breaking through a 2-on-1 for the Bobcats and good ball movement. And that's going to be a basket for the Bobcats. And coming through again was Emmanuel. And it is 29-12. Panthers trailing. Panthers back on the defense. Offense, I should say, working. Kicking it back up top to Carter. Carter swings it all the way across to Allen. Allen swings it over in the corner. The jumper is good as Allen nails the 3 to make it 29-15. Long time overdue. Panthers back on the defense. And we got a whistle. Call a foul against the Panthers.
Like I said before, the Panthers.
Caleb Bell with the foul as Allen has taken a nap. It's going to be all right, son. The inbound for the Bobcats. A long 3. That one's no good. Finally a miss and falling up to get the basket now. It's going to make it 31-16. Bobcats on top of the Panthers. Panthers come back across. Carter setting it up, looking, working down low to Bell. Bell kicks it back out. At the top, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Carter swings it over to Parker. Parker in the far corner gets it back to Carter at the top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock. The set jumper from beyond 3, no good. The rebound is going to be kept and lost out of bounds by the Bobcats. Panthers maintain possession. with 31-15, our score with 6:08 in the first half.
And that was a great shot by Dominique Goodwin. That's her shot right there from the left wing. So, if she misses that one, that's one Coach Justice and the staff has got to take because she'll make that one 9 times out of 10.
Inbound back for the Panthers. Allen shakes her defender, shoots from the free throw. That's no good. The rebound picked up by the Bobcats, and the Panthers get back on defense. Bobcats come across the timeline, leading by the score of 31-15 here in the second period of play. Working now on the wing, trying to come across, or the Bobcats, number 12, Lurie. Lurie working down in the post, and that shot was no good. Altered by the Panthers on the defense in transition, swinging it back over in the corner. Newman in the corner, and got it back to Parker. Parker slows it down, picks it back up to Newman, and Newman brings it to the top of the key. Penetrates, kicks out to Carter. Carter driving, and she lost her handle for a moment and get it over in the corner. There's another double and a foul.
That's going to be 3 shots.
That's going to be the 3-shot foul. Now the Panthers got to make them count at the line.
And that's the tough thing for the Lady Panthers. The Panthers have left points out there on the floor in three consecutive free throw attempts. Well, I say free throw tries.
Yeah. So Newman will get a chance to shoot 3. She was 1 of 2 for her last free throw attempts here, and actually got a 1 of 1. She's 1 of 1. She got the and 1, and she misses.
Great follicles growing as we speak.
3 points for Newman right now. Panthers from the line so far of 5 of 10, 6 from 11 right now, as we were trying to keep up here. The second one misses. And that does not help your case at all, no matter who you're playing.
This hurts. And one thing that definitely get you back into a basketball game, like I said before, free throws.
Yes, sir. No doubt about it. So maybe the third time will be a charm for Newman. She eyes her target, releases, and it hits the front of the rim.
I think that was a confidence thing for that on that third free throw attempt. So, like I said before, the Lady Panthers got the great steal by Tori Carter.
Oh, and that was a double, but they didn't.
Yeah.
We won't complain. Tori stole the ball, dribbled, stopped, and picked it up and started dribbling again, but she was fouled. As she will go to the line. She was fouled by Lovett, and she'll go to shoot 2. Maybe Carter can start things going at the line for the Panthers.
And that no call on that double dribble. That's one of those things. If the refs don't scream, we definitely won't holler.
We definitely won't. Carter is 4 of 5 from the line.
And she misses her first.
She misses her first one. Boy, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Second shot. It's good. It's now 31-16. Panthers trailing by 15 points. They get back. Almost got another pick that time on the back court.
They've got to press the ball handler here.
Yeah, they got good Carter, and they're going to call a carry. Man, how long has it been since you've seen a carry call on any level of basketball?
Not Allen Iverson was playing.
5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Panthers trailing 31-16. Mike Prince and Mr. Alex Goodwin. We're going to take us a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince and Alex Goodwin. Panthers trailing by the score of 31-16. Inbound now by the Panthers. Parker and Carter in the backcourt for the Panthers. Panthers going from our left to right. Carter swings it over, getting it, kicking it back out now. Does Carter get it? 20 seconds on the shot clock. At the top on the key to Parker. Parker swings it over to Allen. Allen gets trapped down in the corner, gets it back to Parker. Parker picks it back to Allen from the corner for three. Yeah, it's good.
Like I said, great patience there from the Lady Panthers trying to break that 2-3 zone. They were able to get a nice, good mid-range shot out of it in 2 points.
Panthers now applying pressure on the backcourt, getting across the timeline on the Bobcats. 31-18 is our score. 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the second quarter play. Panthers playing pressure and defense right now as the Bobcats trying to look for the easy bucket down low. And just as I said that, there it is.
And Coach Justice is not happy. She believes Jones traveled on that play, and I'm not going to be one to disagree with her on that, but that's going to be a tough call against the Lady Panthers.
Jones gets the basket. Torrey Carter comes right back with the response, makes it 33-20. Bobcats coming back, penetrating, going from right to left. Panthers set back as they're playing a little more pressing on the defense. That's when you think they couldn't press no more.
Great job by Dominique Newman.
Newman is doing her thing over there. As now coming up is Allen. Allen checking up. Panthers doing a great job in rotating. That ball knocked away, stole by the Panthers. Here comes Hayes on the fast break. She throws it off the glass, and it's no good.
That's one you got to have if you're the Lady Panthers. That's the free 2 points to be left on the floor. And that may come back to hurt us in the end.
Bobcats coming back now on the offense. 33-20 is our score. Campbell getting ready to get back in for the Panthers. We got another quick whistle. And is that a loose ball foul?
That's going to be against Alexis Parker.
Parker called. That's going to be number 3 on Parker.
So she's going to have to sit.
You would think so. And Campbell will come in. She was originally going to come in for Hayes. But with that third foul, they're going to sit Parker down right now. And now we'll come across now inbound for the Bobcats all alone in the corner.
And the Panthers are very lucky because Dominique Newman lost the shooter Waller on the defensive rotation. Luckily, the Bobcats were not able to convert.
So Carter comes, she penetrates, throws a shot up with the left hand. It's no good. Hayes Campbell tried to come up with the rebound, but is rebounded by the Bobcats. 33-20 is our score. Panthers down by 13 as they're now working. Waller gets it over to the far side. Waller's teammate penetrates going through, shoots a left-hand jumper, and that jumper was good as there was Laurie to make it 35-20. 15-point lead for the Bobcats. Carter coming back across, getting it over is Newman. Newman lost the handle, but regained, picked up by Hayes. Hayes kicks over in the corner. The long jumper, no good, as that was Allen missing that shot, and the Panthers trying to regain again here, trailing with 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Coming through looking now, or the Bobcats being patient with 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Walking across is Waller. Waller gets it up to the top of the key, and we got a timeout called by the Lady Bobcats.
Coach Dorsey was hollering at Coach Anderson was hollering at the top of her lungs. I think when she's supposed to have some good wind and some great air because she was hollering. Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was my mom reminding me to take out the garbage. Time out. I was at a flashback. Speaking of flashback, we want to take the time to thank some of the good people that helped make tonight's game possible. We want to thank Lone Star Community College, located, of course, in Tomball, Texas. Lone Star, along with Edmonds Insurance Agency, located in Waller, Texas. We can't forget the good people from Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located in Hempstead, Texas. And also, District Attorney Elton Mathis of Waller County. Cannot forget the great people at Trinity Christian Learning Center, where love and learning connects. Back to action right here as the Panthers trailing 35-20. Going across now, Panthers a long jump. The shot clock winding. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. Carter lost the handle of the ball as she was trying to get it. Timeout was called. There was a kickball, a travel, and everything else.
She did a baseball slide there, but we got the timeout call, so we're not going to complain.
They're going to take a 30-second with that. Give us up to date, man, on some rebounding and everything that's going on along this contest on tonight.
The Lady Panthers shot a little bit better here in the second half, but for the game, they're shooting 6 for 20 from the floor. That's just 30%. They also have not really gotten it going from three-point range, shooting just 33%. Now, turnovers-wise, they're turning it over nearly a dozen times so far here in the first half. And again, one thing the Panthers have got to do, they've got to run the Bobcats off of that three-point line as they've shot 75% from distance.
75% from the distance. Now, a concern, all your turnovers and free throws right now for the Panthers has been the Achilles heel. On a good night, you want to see 10 turnovers a game.
Not 10 in the first.
Not 10 and a half. Not 10 in the first half. So we'll see if the Panthers can readjust that, trailing by 15 points with 1:51 seconds remaining in the first half. Carter gets it across the timeline, and she will set things up. Setting it up across, going from coast to coast. As Newman gets it to Allen, back to Newman in the corner. The jumper for three. Yes, it's good.
Again, that's Dominique Newman's shot from distance. I like to call her Downtown Dom.
Downtown Dom. There's a steal. Panthers trying to get it. Coming across his Carter. Carter is going to be bumped by Waller, and she'll go to the line and shoot. That should have been a flagrant right there.
Absolutely, but like I said, the Panthers are going to have an opportunity to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws, but more importantly, they've got to convert.
They got to convert. I'm looking over here at Ms. Ptaitir right now. Don't you think that should have been a flagrant, Ms. Ptaitir? And she nods yes, in agreement with it. I want to welcome Ms. Ptaitir. She is from Alabama State by way of Texas now. So she and her, we got a chance to talk to her lovely daughters during the pregame setup and structure, and both of them mighty glad to be here. There's another miss by Carter at the free throw line.
Have mercy.
We got a future Panther in the house coming up. She says she's going to come and just wreck everything at PV Hill. We're going to see how that works out. Second shot is good. It is now 35-24. Panthers trailing as the Panthers now flying. Oh, no.
That's a quick.
Oh, no. There's going to be a foul against Carter on Waller. I'm sorry, not Waller, but yeah, that was guarding Holly. I'm sorry.
That one's tough.
Yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow right there. As the inbound now by the Bobcats, 35-24, Panthers trailing. As they get down to the winding moments here of the first half of play. Working that ball down in the paint.
Oh, and that was got to rotate defensively. Yeah. That one's going to make Coach justice.
Yeah,
that's when it's going to have her saying some full-letter words that aren't biblical like Mark, Luke, and John.
Right. Amber Jones with that basket makes it 37-24. Less than a minute now as the Panthers trying to work it. Hayes at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Newman. Newman lost the handle for a second. She gets the rebound, throws it up. No good. Rebound. And it's going to be away. Turned over by the Panthers. And here come the Bobcats with 37 seconds remaining in the first half. That shot thrown up.
Defensive rotations are killing the Lady Panthers right now. Troy Carter gambled for that steal, and her teammates weren't able to make up for it on the defensive rotation.
39-24 is our score. Panthers trailing as it is 17 seconds on the game clock.
That clock has been turned off.
It has been turned off as they are working on the Panthers, possibly for the last shot. Shooting up, rotating. At the top of the key is Haynes, swings it over in the corner. Carter, she stops at the right or left elbow, misses that, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. 39-24 is our score. The Lady Panthers trail the Bobcats. We're going to take us a quick break. When we come back, we'll start our halftime report. You listen to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I'm Mike Prince. He's Mr. Alex Goodwin. We'll be right back.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566 or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at halftime right now. Panthers trail by the score of 39-24. We're at intermission right now. We're going to get some number reads by Mr. Alex Goodwin. Alex, what we got going on right now?
All righty. So far in the first half, the Texas State Lady Bobcats shot 56% from the field, as the Lady Panthers shot just 30%. The Lady Bobcats are also on fire from deep, shooting 60% from the field, nailing 6 of their 10 3-point attempts, while the Panthers shot about around 50%. They were 2 for 4 from deep. Where the Lady Panthers did struggle was from the free throw line, shooting 8 for 17 from the charity stripe, while the Bobcats shot 3 for 4 from the line. The high scorers so far will be Tori Carter for the Lady Panthers with 10 points and Taylor Deere for the Lady Bobcats with 18 points.
And with that being said, we want to remind you that today's broadcast is being made possible by some great people throughout the community. Gunderson's Bookkeeping, located at 4644 Business Highway 290 in Waller, Texas. Their phone number is 936-372-2661. We also got to thank the good people. I think you said this is one of your favorite ones.
It is.
This one. So since it's your favorite, I'm going to go ahead and let you have fun with it, and we can get it located. There we go. Have fun with it, young man.
Everybody. If you got no brakes, bad brakes, no AC, bad AC, if your check engine light just won't turn off. My friends at Larry's Automotive, they have got your back. Larry's Automotive is a full-service auto shop with fast service, regional prices, and they also have 24-hour towing. So if you ever get caught out on Highway 290 at 2 in the morning, I call my friends at Larry's, and they will take care of you. For more information, call 936-931-5566. Again, that's 936-931-5566. Tell them the Other Mike Broadcast Network sent you.
Boy, you got to love that youth and enthusiasm. We want to thank also Kennedy Christian Learning Center, located at 2903 Boys V Arc in Waller, Texas, where love and learning connects. You can contact graduate of Prairie View A&M University, Ms. Janet Curtis, at 936-372-8292. The Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View, Texas. You can listen to their online sermons at KTORradio.com. I think I know the pastor there.
I think I do too.
I think he's a pretty cool guy. Want to thank Garland Harris Jr., realtor of Keller Williams. He is also a graduate of Prairie View A&M University, a member of the 2009 football championship team right here on the Hill. You can reach him at 713-621-8001, extension 2464. And we got Lone Star Community College, located in Tomball, Texas. You could be on your way to Prairie View by way of Lone Star, and you can find out all that they have in store for you at lonestar.edu/Tomball at LSC-Tomball. At Tomball Community College, it's all about you. And then that is going to give us a pause. We got to go take care of a little personal matters, if you will. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our second half of basketball and a recap of some action going on throughout the Southwest Athletic Conference and the MEAC. And we're going to talk a little bit about the eve of the football championship. Either way you got it, we'll be right back right here at the Upper Mike Broadcast Network. It's halftime, 39-24, Lady Panthers trail the Lady Bobcats.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. Serving the Hempstead Bobcats, the Waller Bulldogs, the Royal Falcons, and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can follow us on Twitter at OMBN_radio, or you can like us at our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on iHeartRadio at iHeartRadio.com. Go to the talk section, click on sports, and search for OBN Sports, the voice of Waller County Athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. It is halftime. Lady Panthers trailing by a score of 39-24. You heard Alex Goodwin give you the leading scores up today. Just want to get you up to speed and up to date on what's going on throughout the Southwest Athletic Conference on the women's side of the hardwood floor. There are a couple other games in action on today. You have Jackson State lost earlier to Florida Atlantic by the score of 67-58. Another score of Alabama State lost to the number 12 ranked Ohio State by the score of 118-61. Other games that will be coming to you a little bit later on today will feature Grambling State taking on USC. That will be at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And we'll have some more information coming up to you here momentarily as we get ready for the men's side of basketball. Our next time the men will be in action there and flight over to Utah out Mountain West. They'll be taking on the Utah group at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow in the University of Utah. And then you have Jackson State who play number 4, Baylor, tomorrow at 5 o'clock as well. Other SWAC action will see Texas Southern taking on LSU. Grambling State will be taking on Louisiana Tech. Panthers just played them on Tuesday, as you heard right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Arkansas Pine Bluff will go out to New Mexico, and you have Mississippi Valley taking on Grand Canyon. Results from the hardwood floor on yesterday saw that the Blue Mountain College in Jackson State got in battle. Blue Mountain College was on top by the score of 57-49. Mississippi Valley played Seattle and lost by the score of 82-67. So the Panthers and other SWAC brothers and sisters are getting things on the way here for the Southwestern Athletic Conference Roundup, which will be coming up here pretty quick on January the 2nd. But we got a couple more games that we're going to get to you right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. This being the 16th, we have another game scheduled on the 20th and a doubleheader on the 28th as the men will be hosting Houston-Tillerson right here at Ptaitir View's Baby Dome, and the women will be taking on Texas A&M Lady Aggies down the road. So you can listen, of course, to both of those right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to take us another break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the SWAC MEAC Celebration Bowl Championship game be taking place tomorrow in Atlanta, Georgia, where the South Carolina Central Eagles will be taking on the Grambling State Tigers. We'll take a break. We'll come back, talk about all of that, and have the second half of Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
You're listening to Community Radio, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime, they got me bouncing up and down around here, man, like I'm a young man all over again, as we are moments away from getting this second half on the way. But right before we do that, there's a big game coming up tomorrow between the Grambling State Tigers and the North Carolina, Central, yeah, Eagles for the MEAC SWAC Celebration Bowl championship. Before the predictions and all that go, before the game starts, who do you have and why on tomorrow?
I'm going with Grambling. Grambling's been the best team in HBCU football this entire season. They've got a Power 5 talent at quarterback, and they have the luxury, dare I say, of being able to fall down by double digits and be able to come out of it. They've done it 4 times this season. I think if they get down, they've been in that situation before, so they've seen it all this year.
Well, they've seen it all, and I think I would love to see Grambling come out on top. My only concern is that MEAC football is seeming to be a little bit more physical and defensive oriented.
I would agree with that.
And so we'll see how that comes out. Meanwhile, speaking of defensive oriented, Panthers got to find a way to rebound from a 15-point deficit, trailing 39-24. They'll be transferring, going from our right to left as they're on the defense right now, as the Bobcats get the inbound in, and they'll come in working, penetrating, trying to find the open shot, was Taylor Deere, as Deere was leading all scores with an amazing
18 points in the first half.
18 points, but what's more impressive, it couldn't be, she was 6 of 6 from the field and 5 for 5. How is that 18 points? How does that come to 18 points?
That math is great. 5 for 5. Ooh, Lord. We're going to figure that out in a little bit.
Yeah, it might be. We have to.
That's I'm a political science major, so I don't do math. And they're going to call it travel.
Yeah, it's a travel call. We'll try to figure that part out. Well, right now we're showing that Taylor was 6 of 6 from the field and 5 for 5 from the 3-point line. And we'll try to figure that out. It says she was leading with 18 points. That's the last we had. Maybe my little screen throws up. Okay, so now we're going right back to work. Panthers working on the baseline, get down the corner, the jumper for 3, no good.
Great rebound by LaShawn Hayes. Great hustle.
Yeah, Carter missed the jumper, but Hayes was able to pick her teammate up. Panthers get the first score of the second half, 39-26 right now. Coming across.
We got a whistle.
A whistle. Yeah, it looked like they're trying to decide who they're going to call it on. They walk towards the table.
Or is this a clock?
Is it a clock issue? Because they're discussing it right now.
Yeah, they didn't call a foul on anyone there, so this must be a house cleaning issue.
Yeah, there we go. They got it speaking back, and the Panthers back on defense now as the Bobcats going from out left to right now in their maroon. Alex want to say purple, but it's maroon.
A dark purple?
No. That's TV purple. It's purple. That's a lone jumper. No good. Picked up by the Panthers. Here they come now in transition. Getting back quick. What a Bobcats. Carter penetrating, drives to the cup, and gets the basket.
Great job by Corey Carter, penetrating and making the most out of her opportunities, and most importantly, finishing the layup.
Finish what she started. 39-28 now. Panthers got the lead back to 11. Coming back, setting back on defense now. Panthers ready to go. Zone coverage coming to roll. The jumper is up and good. No good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. That shot was missed by Emmanuel. Here come the Panthers back. Setting up at the top is Newman. Newman at the top of the key goes to the left side, drives, shoots, and she's fouled.
It's going to be 2 shots. Again, great aggressiveness by the Lady Panthers coming out of the locker room for the second half. This is Taylor makes this a single-digit game.
Yes, sir. Taylor Deere gets the foul. She gets the foul, and she will be going to the line here. Still trying to figure out how you get 6 for 6 and 5 for 5.
I'm no math major.
6 times.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to take Miss Thurston's word for it.
6 times 2 is 12. 5 times 3 is 15. So that's 23 points, right?
Yep, and that is another missed free throw by the Lady Panthers.
Yes.
I feel the
15 missed free throws. Oh. 8 for 18 at the charity stripe right now. Second shot.
And that make that 8 for 19.
Rebound, though, it goes to the Panthers as they'll kick it back up, get it to Carter at the top of the key. Panthers trailing 39-28. Rolling over to the left side now is Carter. Carter comes up to the top of the key, pulls back, looks, trying to work low down in the paint. It's terrible. There's a hop stop by Allen, and the whistle's blown.
That's going to be a foul against number 12, Lurie. That will be her. That technology is going to fail me. That'll be her second personal foul.
Sometimes technology is great, but, boy, when you need that joker, she bails out.
Oh, man.
Panthers will get the inbound, a new shot clock as the ball is in to Campbell down low. Campbell backspins, throws a shot.
They call a travel.
Oh, man. Now, you hate to see that. She would look like she was going to do something real nasty, and they called a travel.
Like a dream check was coming on.
Yeah. Maybe they wasn't ready for the dream, and she shook too hard. Meanwhile, it's going to be possession for the Bobcats. Bobcats getting across the line now. Going back and forth is Bosford. Bosford swings it over in the far corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers been playing actually pretty good defense, Alex, in my opinion. Falling down at the top of the key, and there's going to be a travel as that one's going to be called against Lurie.
And what? We got a timeout on the court. I'm not sure if we're going to sit here. We're going to go pay some bills.
We'll pay some bills at least. Oh, it's going to be a 30 seconds, so I guess what? We'll stay right here then. Go ahead and say what you're going to say.
One thing I have noticed here, since the first quarter when the Panthers gave up 24 points, that the Panthers only given up 15 points since then. So, like I said, great defensive intensity being played by the Lady Panthers since the first quarter. They've only given up 14 points since then. Like I said, defense is going to get the Lady Panthers back into the game. They're only down by 11 right now as we speak.
Only down by 11. They've changed our timeout on us, so we'll adjust with the change, and we'll be right back. Panthers trailing by the score of 39-28. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Teenagers and their mood swings are well known. But what if their normal reaction to the stresses of life develops into depression? Hi, I'm Dr. John Hellerstedt with the Children's Health Minute, presented by this station and TextCare, connecting families with CHIP and Children's Medicaid. Genuine depression in teens can be hard to spot because normal teen behavior is marked by ups and downs. Some signs of depression include excessive sleeping, a change in eating habits, faltering school performance, even negative behaviors like substance abuse or shoplifting. Never ignore the signs of teen depression. Consult your family physician, who may refer your child for further evaluation and treatment. It's never a sign of weakness if your child needs professional help with depression.
Keep your kids healthy. Call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-NOW for information or when it's time to renew your children's health insurance. That's 1-877-KIDS-NOW. TextCare in sickness and in health.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to action, and as we get back to action, there's another whistle, and there's going to be a holding called against the Bobcats, as that one was May. Erica May called for the foul, her second team foul, her third team foul.
Her personal foul, second team foul.
Second team foul, third. Thank you. Turnaround jumper. Great. Going to be good by Allen coming in off the inbound.
And she great hanging jump shot from the left corner. It puts the Panthers only down 9, closest they've been since the early going.
Yes, sir. 39-30. Panthers making a run. As you mentioned in the break, it seems like they've awakened right now. Great. Here comes Newman on the fast break off the glass. And good. Newman with the steal and the basket to make it now 39-32. Panthers trying to amplify things right now. Coming across the timeline now are the Bobcats with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers trying to work it. Going back. Playing some aggressive defense now is Allen. All about shooting, have to adjust with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Moving screen.
Offensive foul, and the Panthers amping it up. Man, you hit that one on the head. It seems like they're waking up.
I'm like a psychic.
You a psychic?
Yeah.
What's my future?
Panthers going to win this game. I can't predict your future. You know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say? There's a blessing coming your way. That's rather ambiguous. It may be $2, it may be $200.
I'm already blessed. How about that one?
Amen.
All right. Panthers across the timeline, going from right to left, trailing by the score of 39-32. Parker gets it over to Allen on the left wing. She swings it down in the corner to Newman. Newman brings it to the left wing now, gets it back to Allen. Allen dribbles at the left elbow, gets it down low, shooting it across, and back on top. There's a turnover. Here come the Bobcats. Bobcats setting things up as the Panthers readjust on defense. Newman playing smothering defense as the high picks. She rolls right through them. Panthers working hard. 14 seconds on the shot clock. shooting is on, and they got it 10 seconds on the shot clock. Coach Justice is all the way at mid-court right now, as that shot was thrown up and missed, and here come the Panthers. Going across, setting it up is Parker. Parker penetrates, and she's going to be fouled. Parker is yet to score tonight and only needs 6 points
for 1,000.
Isn't that ironic?
Like I said, the Lady Panthers, one thing I had to talk about, that last defensive possession, great job by Dominique Newman. She got caught on the taller player on the switch. She did a great job keeping her position and not letting the taller Tiara Pitts get the ball down low.
As the Parker makes her first free throw, she is now 5 away. 5 away from 1,000 in her career. And the Panthers, Miss Thurston is on her job. She hit me out in the face. She got 5. Breaks the second. Now she's down to 4. So it is 39-34. Alexis Parker gets her first 2 points of the game, and she's 4 points away from 1,000 points in her career. Panthers on the defense now with 17 seconds on the shot clock to drive and the basket.
And again, the gamble defensively by Tori Carter. That time it didn't pay off. Sometimes it'll lead to a steal in a quick break for the Lady Panthers. Other time it'll lead to an easy bucket for the opposing team.
As that was a bucket made by Miss Waller, not Waller, I'm sorry, but Holly. Panthers missing the shot opportunity, and they finally get the rebound, pick it back up top to Carter. And
some house cleaning issues here with the clock.
Yes, sir. So the shot clock issues still being unfolded here.
The assistant coach is none too happy about it, but hey.
Right. So it's not on purpose. I can guarantee you that. So Taylor Deere comes back in. She is cooled off. Well, she was hot.
On fire.
On fire. 41-34 is our score. Panthers are trailing, working, and there's another whistle, foul.
Foul against number 22, Tiara Pitts.
Yes, Tiara Pitts has picked up 2 quick fouls. That's number 3 on her, and that will allow the Panthers to go to the line. We got a time on the floor. It is an immediate timeout. Now it's time
to
pay some bills. You can say that. You like saying that, don't you?
I do. Got to pay the piper.
Let me hear you say it one more time.
You got to pay some bills.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566, or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566, 936-931-5566.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Prince along with Alex Goodwin. Panthers trailing by the score of 41-34. Panthers making a run right now after trailing at the half with 4 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here in the third period of play. What do you contribute to turnaround for the Panthers right now?
What I originally said would help the Lady Panthers get back into this ballgame. Tough defense, playing with pace, but not too much pace, and not turning the basketball over.
Not turning the basketball over. Panthers getting ready to shoot 2, and that shot is good by Haynes, and Haynes makes it 41-35. As the Panthers are making that run, and they got to make it here down the stretch, making these free throws.
They've outscored the Lady Bobcats here in the third quarter by a score of 11-2 so far.
Missing that second shot, the long outlet pass by the Bobcats on transition, and that was good ball movement by the Bobcats, as able to make that basket for the Bobcats with number 40, Amber Jones, makes it 43-35. Carter coming back, setting up. Panthers going from our right to left. Get it over to Newman on the left wing. Wing brings it over to the top of the key. Back over to Carter on the right wing. Carter drives, penetrates, throws up the shot jumper, and it's altered, blocked by the Bobcats, and here they come on offense. Bring it across the timeline now with 25 seconds on the shot clock, 4:20 on the game clock. Panthers back on defense as the Bobcats looking for down low. Gets to Jones, the shot, turnaround is no good. Panthers coming back with the rebound, pushing across the floor, getting it over in the corner. This jumper from the corner is no good, as Newman was not able to sink that one. Now she finds defense on the backcourt as the Bobcats bring it across the floor. 43-35 is our score here in the third period of play. We have 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining.
Great defense there by Lachey Haynes to alter that shot.
So the Panthers coming back now on transition. The jumper from in the corner, no good. Rebound picked up by the Bobcats as Bina McCoy gets ready to come in for the Panthers. She awaits at the storage table. Bobcats looking, dribbling, penetrating on the left wing, and gets it off the glass, and the shot is good.
It looks like Boston initiated that contact, but they're going to call the foul against Lachey Haynes.
Well, even if you initiated because she was the aggressor, and Lachey Haynes was caught with what you call lazy feet footwork at that time, that's why you call that foul. McCoy comes in, and Campbell comes in now for the Panthers, as it's going to be Hayes come out and Newman come out, and at the line shooting the bonus and one for the Bobcats, and making that one will be
Boston.
Yeah, Boston. I got tongue-tied there just for a second. Coming back through now as the Panthers trailing 46-35, back up to an 11-point lead. Panthers still trying to work it, being very patient on the perimeter. Carter swings it over into the corner, looking. Parker gets it back to Carter. Swinging all the way across, 7 seconds now on the shot clock. They got to get it from the right wing, no good. Rebound, grabbed by the Bobcats, but out of bounds, and it will be Panthers' ball.
Like I said before, great patience shown by the Lady Panthers. So they've got to get a little bit better shot. They can't just continue to attempt to drive and kick just around the mid-range area.
Presley has just checked in for the Panthers, and she gets the inbound from the backcourt, from the midcourt. She will now take it over, get it to Parker. Parker thought about shooting it at the top of the key, turns it, gets it, looking for help, gets it back over to Carter. Carter crossing over at the left elbow, kicks it back out. Presley thought about shooting the long jumper, comes in for 15-footer. It's no good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers, and the Panthers now is back up top for three. No good by Presley, and the Bobcats come back with the rebound. 46-35 is our score. Newman getting ready to come back in for the Panthers. Panthers spread it back out on defense. Bobcats setting, working at the top of the key. Looking, 12 seconds on the shot clock. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third period. That was a rebound picked up off the missed shot by the Panthers. A ill-advised pass, and it's intercepted by the Bobcats. Panthers back on defense.
She let that one hang a little bit too much.
Just a tad bit now as the Panthers trying to set up the defensive goal. That was a drive, no foul call. Driving through was Boston. She was fouled, went knocked down. Campbell gets it over to Parker. Parker's going to be called for the trap.
Again, turnovers for the Lady Panthers again have killed them here.
Presley goes out. Newman comes in. Presley held on, missed a couple of shots. There's one big shot that would have made a big difference, but she gives Newman a breather. She's back in with 1 minute, 43 seconds remaining in this third period of play. Bobcats penetrating through quickly, shooting from the right elbow. That one hits air. Goes out of bounds. Hayes will come back in to get Campbell off the floor. They'll save Campbell with this 1:35 remaining in the third period here. Panthers trailing 46-35. Panthers here live from the Baby Dome. The inbound, and it's no good. The long jumper picked up by the Panthers. Panthers coming through on transition right now. Going through is Allen, man. Gets the basket. What a move by Allen. Went in aggressively, got the call. She'll get the N1, and it is now the Panthers going back to the charity strike.
She's going to try to earn that three-point play the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Dupes it when you diddle, baby boy. 46-37 is our score.
A minute 24 remaining.
With 1:24 remaining. The shot by Allen is no good, and another blown opportunity for the Panthers.
I'm pretty sure we're going to check this out during the next break. How many free throws?
11 for 24. The Panthers have a reach in, almost got the turnover, and down low, missing the shot, and knocked out of bounds. Wow, you talking about it looked like catastrophe all over that play, but the Panthers able to rebound as the missing a wide open, easy basket down low for the Bobcats. Was Jones, knocked it off her hands, and the Panthers get the ball. Now Allen on the left wing, kicks it, gets it over to Newman. Newman penetrates, goes through, and
Paula for a traveler. Substitution
now for the Bobcats is going to be that dangerous young lady, Taylor Deer. She spells her name rather uniquely. It is Taeler.
You can't blame her for that.
You say blame it on the people?
Oh, you can, but she didn't figure out how they spelled her name.
Taylor. Unique. So there was a quick foul called against the Bobcats, Holly. And the Panthers getting ready to inbound. That ball is stolen on the inbound. And the Bobcats.
That's a bad pass by Tori Carter.
Yeah,
she can't throw.
Yeah, that was a tough break. Whoa, it was almost a travel call, but not called as they get ready to set up. Holly regains herself, working down low to Jones. It's no good. Rebound with the Panthers, but there's a quick whistle. Off the hands of the Panthers. And it went out of bounds.
And Coach Justice isn't quite, she isn't too happy. She's looking for the over-the-back call. She's not going to get it. So, again, tough break for the Lady Panthers.
So the Bobcats inbound it right now.
33
seconds remaining here in the third period. Panthers trailing 46-37. 9-point deficit for the Panthers as they get ready to try to set it up. Bobcats being very patient right now. Panthers are applying a little pressure right now on the far side of the court. Bounce pass down in low, knocked away, but recovered by the Bobcats. Going through, throwing it up, and it's going to be a foul.
It's a blocking foul against Alexis Parker. That's going to be her fourth.
4 against Parker. 4 fouls against Parker, 4 points on the night. And Parker is going to be relieved now after this first shot attempt. It's good. So Campbell will come in for Parker.
And again, Lady Panthers have got to, can't turn the ball.
Laurie sits that, makes that second shot through to make it 48-37, getting across the time clock. 2 seconds left. A long jumper by Allen, in and out. Gets a rebound, and good. Got it at the end of the third period, 48-39. The Panthers keep fighting right on, and we'll see what the end is going to be right here. You're listening to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be here right back.
The Prince and Alex University Panthers are a member of the Southwestern Athletic Conference, commonly known as the SWAC. The Panthers are a Division I FCS program of the NCAA. The Panthers compete in the following sporting events. From the men's division: baseball, basketball, cross country, football, golf, tennis, and track and field. From the women's division: basketball, bowling, cross country, golf, soccer, softball, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to serve and partner with the Ptaitir View A&M University Athletic Department, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Prince and Alex Goodwin. We were trying to figure out some things here. We're looking at the stat book here, the online stat, and in particular, Miss Taylor did. They got her for 18 points, but she's 6 of 7
from the field. 5 of 5 from
5 of 5. So that's,
I think so. 5 of those she made 5 3-pointers. 5 times 3 is 15. And I guess we're missing a point or two. Anybody, if there's a listener out there who is an algebra major or something that can help me and Mr. Prince, please let us know. You can tweet me, do something. Help me out.
This is a very nice program here that the Ptaitir View Athletic Department have, and I think there might be a bug or something in it. But nonetheless, Panthers are trailing, and that jumper is good for Newman for 3, and she makes it 48-42 with 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Panthers trying to make a run right now. Bobcats coming across the timeline quickly. And the Panthers with Newman reaching in, playing smothering defense. And here come the Bobcats. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Working it. Panthers playing good defense, good rotation right now as they're trying to set things up. Get the mid-range jumper. It's no good. The rebound picked up by the Bobcats. Allen down there applying pressure down low. She pulls it back up top. As coming across now is Deere. Deere at the left shot. Well, she kicks it out. Thought about shooting it. It was 18 seconds on the shot clock. Still working down low, and Jones
another Campbell
beats Campbell.
Mariah Campbell. Again, that's one of those we just need to get back. Just hold your position back there and try to prevent anything easy. If we would have gotten this, it would have been great, but the cost was just too much, and it cost the Panthers 2 points right there.
50-42. Panthers trailing by 8 right now. Newman working the 2-game with Campbell, and she has another 3. Newman makes it 50-45.
Downtown Dom strikes again.
Well, you called it on her, and I guess you're going to have to give her credit to whom credit is due.
Actually, the Panthers down just 5 points. We got 8:28 remaining here in the fourth quarter of play.
Panthers setting back on the defense, trying to work things around, down by 5. They've been down by as many as 17 points. And they're sitting up. The long 3 is good.
And again, another gamble by the Lady Panthers resulting in another basket for the Bobcats.
And guess who it was?
Taylor Deere. Yet again, they're going to call it travel.
So now there is
You got a timeout on the floor.
Timeout.
You heard them say timeout, didn't you?
I thought I heard it. Well, someone just.
Maybe I'm crazy.
It's okay. Don't call yourself crazy. If you do, just don't answer. 45, 7:50 remaining. Bobcats on top of the Panthers. We're trying to figure out what's what right now. As that should have been a travel call, and the basket in and out. The rebound picked up by the Panthers.
Great.
And here come the Panthers. Hayes puts it across the timeline, kicks it back out to Carr, and she set things up with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Newman working on the left wing. She's hit her last 2 shots. They've been from downtown range. She steps inside the three-pointer, misses that shot. Rebound is picked up and out of hand. Hayes could not hold on to it. And
she's got to be able to hold on to that. Lachey has done a great job today on the boards, and I want to say that would have been her 7th rebound. With a timeout on the floor called by the Lady Panthers.
Actually, it should be a media timeout right now because we got 7:20. So we're not going to call it a media. We'll take
a 30-second timeout.
A 30-second timeout?
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to take this timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Ptaitir View A&M University live sports coverage exclusively on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletes. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There are all sort of things that go on when we take these breaks. And right now, don't tell nobody, one of the cheerleaders just fell. But it's all right.
Let's hope so. I laughed at him. I'm not even going to lie to you.
No, don't laugh, man.
I laughed first.
Well, you find out they're okay, then you laugh.
Then I laughed. And he's all right, so I laughed.
Okay, very good. We're ready to go back to work now. Panthers trailing 53-45. Mike Prince along with Alex Goodwin here from the Baby Dome as the Panthers trying to make a run here in the fourth period. Allen playing glove-like defense as they're trying to figure it out. The Bobcats trying to get some open looks with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Panthers have been playing great defense. Campbell now out at the high post guard and her defender. It's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock travel. Was it a travel?
Travel.
Well, it was a travel violation with 1 second on the shot clock. Great defense by the Panthers. The Panthers can cut this speed down yet even more. Closest they've gotten so far has been 5 points. They're trying to make a move right now.
Like I said before, defense is going to get the Lady Panthers back in this ballgame, and it certainly has. They've got to keep up the intensity. They want to come out here with the winner, at least push this thing to overtime.
Newman has 14 points on the evening. She drives, kicks it out in the corner to Carter. Carter thought about it, stopped, hesitates, go baseline, and a foul call. Allen with 14 points, Newman with 14 points, 12 points by Carter. As they call that one on Emmanuel.
That's going to be a shooting foul.
Yes.
And the Panthers are going to go to the line again where they have not had the most success here. It's going to be Tori Carter at the line.
Carter at the line. Carter.
She nails the first one.
Nails the first one. Makes her 7 of 10 from the charity strike for the day. 53-46 is our score. 8 minutes.
She nails
6
both.
minutes. And 29 seconds.
So down just 6 points.
Yes,
got a lot of ball game.
Got a lot of ball. Now, we need another turnover for the Panthers right now as the Panthers starting to apply a little bit of pressure as they get across the timeline to the Bobcats. Newman, Allen, almost a pick there by the Panthers. They're setting it up. 13 seconds on the time. That was a travel right there by... Oh, wow. She slid. She literally slid across the floor.
That wouldn't even drop. That looked more like a moonwalk across the floor. Yet they're going to call a foul against the Lady Panthers.
Gospel song says, got on my traveling shoes, but they didn't hear the song.
Mm-hmm.
First shot.
I didn't know the song. I'm just going to hum.
First ball through for... the Bobcats, Boston. Boston's second shot falls through, makes it now 55-47. 8-point lead for the Bobcats. Panthers get it across the timeline, does Tori Carter. Carter swings it over to Newman. Newman on the left wing, gets it over in the corner to Allen. Allen drives baseline, kicks it back out to Newman. Newman shoots a three, and it's good! 17 points now for Newman, 55-50. 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. 4 3-pointers for Newman. She has heated up here in the second half. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers have been playing some smothering defense, working that shot clock. But now they need a turnover or at least one shot, get the rebound to get it going. 6 seconds on the shot clock right now. Down to 4, 3. The shot's off. The call is foul.
That one's got to hurt. The Panthers like 33 seconds. As Coach Justice is telling their team, they couldn't hold on for 2 more, and Taylor was going to go to the line.
So Emmanuel, 13 at the line right now for 20. I'm sorry, Miss Taylor. I said 13, but 23 Taylor. As she misses the first shot, that's about the only shot she's been missing all evening.
I'm going to say one thing in the words of my man Rasheed Wallace, the great Rasheed Wallace. Ball don't lie.
Well, that's one say he got to feed his kids.
Absolutely.
Second shot is good by Taylor. 56-50. Panthers quickly get it across the timeline. Taylor working the top of the floor, gets it down low, working good ball movement. After Carter thought about shooting that three, got it over to Allen. Allen inside the three-pointer, hits the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by the Bobcats. And the Panthers get a steal by Campbell down low, get a new shot clock, kicks it back out to Carter. Panthers down by 6 over in the corner now, working it was Newman. Newman gets it back to Carter. Carter driving. You got to get it in Newman's hand. She's hot. Gets it back to Newman. Newman pulls back. Start about shooting. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Carter now working on the left wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carter dribbles, penetrates, goes for the cup, misses the shot. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. A new shot clock. Newman looks, shoots the three. Is it good? Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness. This young lady is burning the house down.
Dominic Newman again. Like I said, downtown Dom. She's at it again. Like I said, Dominic Newman has brought the Panthers back in this basketball game.
Dominique, 5 3-pointers here in the second half.
It appears like Coach and Tom talk it over with her Bobcats.
Too much heat in the kitchen. Timeout on the floor. They said 30 in the four. They're going to take 30 in the four. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Prairie View A&M University live sports coverage exclusively on the Other Night Broadcast Network. The station designed with you in mind. The Other Night Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at the Baby Dome. Panthers have had an outstanding performance by Miss Dominique Newman. She has hit 5 3-pointers. She has a total of 20 points as the Panthers have just almost had that ball ripped away. They're trailing 56-53. Newman on the left wing right now as she brings it across to the top of the key, gets it to the hands of Tori Carter. Carter gets it back over to Newman. Newman thought about shooting, gets it across, inside to Allen. That shot is good. Allen from the 15-foot jump shot to make it a 1-point deficit for the Bobcats over the Bulldogs, over the Panthers, 56-55. I'm all over the place right now.
Like I said, we're all a little bit excited about the Panthers' comeback, so
take a sip of this water right quick. The long three in and out. Good. Panthers with the rebound, trailing by 1. They could take the first-time lead.
First lead of the ball game right here.
As Carter brings it across the time. Over the corner, Allen for 3. It's good! Jelani Allen has just given the Panthers a 2-point lead.
The first lead of the ball game here, Mr. Prince. Like I said, great job by the Panthers. They've only allowed 31 points since the first quarter. That first quarter, they only allowed 25. This shot no good. It's by Carter. Up ahead to Jordy Allen. Allen for 2. No good. He's going to get her on miss. Back out to Newman. Newman's going to swing it over to Carter on the left wing. We've got 2:58 remaining here in the fourth quarter play. Alex Goodwin, Mike Prince here with you live. This is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And they're going to slow things down. The Bobcats playing man-to-man defense. 14 on the shot clock. Troy Carter to the basket. She's going to pass over to Mariah Campbell. Mariah Campbell puts it up. No good. And then they're going to call a foul. Mariah Campbell.
Well, that time the Panthers being a little bit, they were very slowing it down. They did the right thing to slow it down. Took the high percentage shot with Campbell, but couldn't follow through right there. The momentum's going the Panthers' way. They've got to get this train, keep it rolling right now as Parker comes back in for the Panthers.
One thing that she's got to do, she's already got 4 fouls, so she cannot take any cheap fouls. She's got to play really smart, disciplined basketball here in the last 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
And don't forget, she's 4 points away
from 1,000.
From 1,000 in her career.
Again, they're going to put it up to May. May has at the top of the key over to Deere on the left wing. Back over to May. And Coach Justice looking for a travel call. They're going to be a foul call against Lachey Haynes. And that's going to be, I believe, her third personal, second team foul. And May is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. We've got 2:25 remaining here in the ball game. Your Prairie View A&M University Lady Panthers lead by a score of 58-56 over the visiting Texas State Bobcats. May misses the first free throw.
And if you watch the release from May, it was almost like she just threw the ball back. As my cousins used to say, she chunked it.
She misses both free throws, rebounded by Jeronia Allen. Allen's going to push the pace. She very nearly lost it. Going to swing it back out to Troy Carter. Carter's going to set it up. 2:16 remaining. Alex Goodwin and Mike Prince here with you live. This is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Over to Allen. Allen the Parker at the top of the key. She's going to bring it back out near midcourt here. The Panthers taking their time. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Parker with it. Over to Carter. Carter on the right wing. Parker's going to put it up, and they're going to call a charge. And that one hurts. And again, the Panthers got into their offense a little bit too late, and that's why they had to force up a shot. When you feel you have to force up a shot, that's when turnovers happen.
That was the third personal foul against Carter. Panthers on top 58-56 with 1:57 remaining. Panthers were down as much as 19 points in this game.
And like I said before, Mr. Prince, great effort by the Lady Panthers coming back, but they've got to hold on to these last minute and 48 seconds. And that's going to be a kick ball. That's going to go against the Lady Panthers. A rather late whistle. These are moments in the game you want the referee to either blow the whistle early and often or don't blow it at all.
Choke off of it.
They're going to inbound it to May. May has it in the post. Over to Day. Day in the right corner being guarded by Alexis Parker. Day still has. She's going to. They puts it up. No good. The ball's going to go out of bounds. And then the referees are having a discussion. Last touch by the Lady Panthers. We got a minute 29 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Lady Panthers cling to a 2-point lead. They trailed by as many as 19. The Panthers took their first lead in the game with less than 4 minutes remaining on Dronia Allen, corner 3. You're listening to Alex Goodwin and Michael Prince. This is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And